girl that y'all subscribe to. She look good. She look good at all times. Look at her.
What's up, you guys? So, trying to get in my corner. So, if you're liking the way I'm looking, definitely check out my OOTD. It may not be up this. If you're watching it as soon as this got posted, it's not going to be up yet. But if you're watching this a little later than the date says, go back to my channel and catch the OOTD. It's cute as fuck. But yeah. So I'm in my little corner today. Let me move because I'm blocking Maryland. But I'm in my little corner today because you guys have been requesting this for over a year, honestly. You've been doing it since I've got to college, so yeah, a little over a year. But you guys want a cheer advice tips type video. So that's what I'm here today, to give you some insights on how to make champagne, how to make silhouette, or just simply trying out for cheer. So let's get into it. So I don't really know where I want to start with this. I guess I can just talk about, we can start off with tryouts. So for anybody who doesn't know, tryouts are in April of every year, in April and in August. So as far as this upcoming year, fall 2018-2019 school year, we are not having tryouts for varsity. No tryouts are being held for varsity, so no tryouts will be in April, I don't think. And if there are tryouts in April, it's not going to be for varsity. We're only accepting JV tryouts right now, and that's just simply because we only have one graduating senior. So we're just, our coaches are just going to choose one extra person to move up from JV. But as far as trying out for JV, it'll either be, I believe it's one session that'll be in April, and then the next session will be in August once school starts. So if you don't make the April one, don't be upset. You could always either come out and try out again in August, or if you're just not being able to make it down to Durham in April, don't worry, because you can try out when school starts. The director of cheerleading is Luann Edmonds Harris. If you go to the central website under faculty and staff, or you go to sports and go to cheerleading, all that stuff, you'll get her information, her email, all of that stuff. And then the assistant coach is Latasha Bynum. Lou is trying to change how she does tryouts each year, because she doesn't really want it to be easy. She doesn't really want it to be so accessible to people that just anybody can make it, you know. She's trying to bring out the creative side of people. She's trying to see people who actually enjoy cheering to make the team, rather than somebody who's just trying to cheer to get clout around campus and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure what exactly will go on during your tryout, because like I said, this is going to start being different every year. But you will need to make up a dance, and you will need to make up your own cheer. Each portion is probably about 30 seconds each. So usually she says to make up a minute choreography of dance and cheer, 30-second cheer, 30-second dance. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I just think as long as it's a minute total. So, but don't come out here with no 45-second dance and then have a 15-second cheer. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not a dance team, we're a cheer team. So if anything, have a 45-second cheer and like a little 15-second dance. Not literally. I mean, just to be on the safe side, do 30 and 30. I'm not even going to tell you to split it up. Just do 30 and 30. 30-second cheer, 30-second dance. Just keep it at that, just to be simple. Probably going to learn another dance, and you're probably going to learn another cheer. So just be prepared for that. As far as tips for tryouts, the first and definite tip is to be confident, for sure. Please be confident. You cannot come into tryouts not being confident, not being sure of yourself. Like, don't think that it's just going to be like, bring it on or something. You come in, if you mess up, get out, you're gone. Like, no, Lou's definitely not like that. She definitely sees potential in plenty of people. It's for people who's come from white cheer styles to come to a black cheer style and have made varsity, you know, as freshmen and things of that sort. So don't be discouraged if you're coming from a white cheer style type of school, because you can definitely still make the team. We can definitely still work with you. You just have to have that confidence. You have to show them that you're confident in yourself, that you're sure of yourself, and that you know what you're doing. 2018-2019 school year, no freshman can make varsity. So this past year was the last year that freshmen can make varsity. Now, unless, like Lou says, you blow it out of the park or something, you know, she may make an exception, but you have to be, like, really great. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it as a freshman. A lot of people didn't make it as a freshman. We have 3 freshmen on the team this year, though, and 1 freshman made it last year. And I believe 2 years ago was when the last freshman made varsity. So, yeah. Get in shape now. So, I'm not saying you have to be like rock hard abs, rock hard muscles, because I ain't got no abs nowhere, okay? Like, I'm not fat, but I don't got no abs nowhere, okay? So, don't think you have to have this rock hard body to make the team, no. But you do need to be in shape. You need to show Lou that, you know, you're not just some lazy person who eats fries and is a couch potato and just watches TV, stuff like that. Like, if you know that you're that type of person, because I was definitely that type of person in high school, start working out now. You don't have to be on no hardcore workout plan and working out 5 times a week. Like, no. At least start twice a week, get some running in, because we're definitely going to be running a lot during the summer. And well, I'm not even going to say we're going to be running a lot, but it builds your stamina. It builds you being able to use your cheer voice and go full out during an entire game. You know what I'm saying? So, football season, definitely a long season. Basketball season, not as long, but it's still a long season. You have to call even more cheers than you do football season. So, it's like, it's a lot to keep up with. And if you're the type of person who gets tired after running up the steps, you're going to die being on a cheerleading team, like, for real. And I'm just being honest. That's for JV or varsity. So I would just try to start working out now, get some type of workout regimen, start eating a little healthier, stop eating, you know, fast food so much, start eating some, you know, some fruits and vegetables and things that can, like, give you energy and stuff like that. But yeah, just kind of get your body under control. Like I said, you don't have to have this rock hard, amazing body, but if you do, it'll help. But if you don't get discouraged either, because there are also people who have bigger stomachs and still made the team. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not a lot to say for cheerleading. Like, I personally can't determine. You can't be like, if I'm like this, and that, will I make the team? I don't know. Lou has her own mind. Lives in her own world. She has her own thing going on. So I can't promise you that you're gonna make the team. I can't promise you anything. I can just kind of tell you what I know and what I've been through, what I've experienced. And really, all it takes is confidence and having a nice, an okay body, having some type of good stamina. I'm not even gonna say having a nice body, just having some type of stamina that you can withhold, you know, cheering for long periods of time. Like, I know a lot of y'all are like, can you give advice on, you know, how to make the team and what to do, what should we do? It's really not a lot to say, you guys. Just really start now, getting yourself together. If you know that you're cheering with a predominantly white cheer squad, look up some HBCU videos, look up some schools that are around your area that you know may cheer in a black style, and maybe start practicing some of that stuff. Start practicing up stumps and double stumps and double shakes and all that stuff that black squads do. Work on your cheer voice. You know, it's supposed to be like a nice deep voice, nothing, you know, regular like this. Like, it's not really a lot for me to give advice on, but I definitely wanted to put the video up because I know that y'all were requesting it. Now, it's not too much to make the team. It's not this big secret answer to make champagne or to make silhouette. It's really just be yourself, be confident, be sure that this is something that you want to do, and go into it with that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are going to learn a lot. Y'all are going to have to be taught a lot. Like, it's going to be a lot, but it's definitely worth it. As far as the cheer experience, being on Silhouette, being on Silhouette, which is the JV team, you only cheer for women's basketball. Being on Varsity or Champaign, you cheer for football and men's basketball. So Silhouette, your season doesn't start until November. I would give it November, but you probably won't really start having games every week until we get back after winter break. But you will have practice over the summer. You will have practice from August to December, of course, because you have to have hundreds and hundreds of cheers to learn or to make up even. Be creative, have a creative mind, because there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be asked to make up something. Whether it be a chant, whether it be a cheer, a performance, a dance, an 8 count, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to make up something. Whether it be at tryouts, whether it be at workouts, whether it be at practice, you're going to have to make up something because we do it all the time now. So definitely have a creative mind if you want to try out for cheer. You guys still get the same uniforms. It's not like no high school uniforms where they meet. It's going to be mid-drift. That's why I say to get your bodies together. Make sure that your body looks pleasing to be at a top that stops right under your boobs and a skirt that starts right at your hips and stops right under your butt. Like, I'm just being honest. Games, it's about 2 games a week, usually Monday and Saturday, Monday and Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, depends on what the schedule may say. Practice will probably be twice, 2 or 3 times a week, depends on your coach and your captain. As far as varsity, I know it's not going to matter now because, like I said, coming in as a freshman, you can't try out for varsity, and we're not having tryouts this upcoming year. But if you do happen to see this video like a year later, or you're an incoming sophomore, freshman, you're incoming sophomore or junior or senior transfer or something, and you want to try out for varsity, all those tips still apply. But as far as varsity, we do have summer workouts. Varsity tryouts are definitely in April. When you make the team, you will have summer workouts, which means you come every other 2 weeks, every other 3 weeks for a weekend. Literally Friday, you're going to be working out from 6 to 9. Saturday, you're going to be working out from 8 in the morning to 9 at night. And Sunday, you're going to be working out from 8 in the morning to about 12 maybe. You do get lunch breaks, you do get dinner breaks. And then you're going to have a hell week when it comes to the week before school starts. And you're going to be there Sunday, 8 in the morning until Saturday, 9 p.m. I'll even say the next Sunday because we go to church. So varsity is definitely a lot more time consuming than JV is. I would definitely say that. Varsity does a lot more than JV does. We do, like, when it comes to like visiting elementary school, middle schools, and high schools, varsity tends to be the one to do that. When it comes to cheerleader, when it comes to the NCCU cheerleaders having to do something, whether it be on TV, whether it has to be visiting schools, whether it has to be performing during All Out Wednesday or during an event or something, Champagne is usually the people who do it. You will not earn your ability to throw up your C until you go through Hell Week. Well, I'm not even saying go through Hell Week. I'm saying until you earn it. So, you have to go through Hell Week, but you have to earn your Champagne. So, like, when we pray, Champagne members stick their foot into the circle. If you're not Champagne, you don't stick your foot into the circle. If we're doing a dance, you have to throw up a C. If you're not Champagne, you can't throw up your C until you've earned it. And usually you earn it after you do a great game and you're calling cheers like you're supposed to. You're doing the cheers like you're supposed to. You're not really messing up. Stuff like that. My group that came in, we got our title of Champagne after our first home game and our second game period. We played Duke, and then we had our home game, and we got it right after our home game, and I was so excited. It was the best feeling ever. We all took a picture with all the stuff and everything. It was so cute. But yeah, so that's kind of really it. If y'all have more specific questions, that'll definitely be better for me to make a video on that. So if you have any specific questions that I may not have answered, please comment it down below. You just want to make sure that your body's good. You want to make sure your stamina's good. You want to make sure your creativity is on point. You want to make sure that you're confident, in what you do, and the rest is just kind of on you. I would definitely, when you come for tryouts, if you are coming for tryouts, whether that be this upcoming year of 2018 and 2019 for JV, or whether it's 2019 and 2020 for varsity, whatever the case may be, whenever you do try out, I would just definitely come with something creative, come with something that, people may have never seen before, do some extra stuff. If you can flip, if you can tumble, if you can jump, do all that stuff, that gives you extra points on your tryout stuff. So if you can't jump, learn how to jump, stretch, do some stretching exercises, and learn how to get your toe touches up there and stuff like that. If you can flip, perfect your flips. If you can't flip, you want to learn how to flip for tryouts, that's you. Don't try nothing new at tryouts though, and bust your tail, because that's not going to get you any extra points. Don't want y'all thinking that cheer is just this scary thing to be scared of. It's really not. Definitely a great program to be a part of. You can definitely meet new people, definitely network with a lot of people. I'm not going to say it's all peaches and cream, because I've definitely had my moments with these girls. I've definitely come to practice with an attitude, been at practice, and they have made me get an attitude. Like, it's not always peaches and cream. It's not always angels and doves. Okay, you will get aggravated, you will get annoyed, you will not want to see their faces no more, but hey, I mean, when you're around 12 other girls, you know what I'm saying, or 15 other girls, who knows what could happen. Watch this whole video. Thank you so much. If you are interested in trying out for Central cheerleading team, just, you know, like this video. Put some comments down of what year you're coming if you are deciding to try out. I really wish the best for all of you guys. And yeah, if you have any questions, just don't be afraid to ask. I'll definitely answer. I just wanted to put up this video because a lot of people have been asking for cheer advice for Central, so I definitely wanted to put that up. But it's not like this entire list that you have to go by to be ensure that you made it. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Be sure to get me to 2K. I'm definitely almost there. I'm really loving the love that y'all are giving me. And if posting consistently is just going to get me to where I need to be, I will continue to do that for you guys. But thanks. Love y'all.